So if you're a government worker, I put you in the truck myself.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be, you ain't going in no Peterbilt. You're going to go in the international because I got to let you learn. I can't have you tearing up no Peterbilt.
Okay, so that would be
Yeah, I'm going to put you in an international, probably early 90s.
That'll be a video for another day about these different trucks.
Different truck. Yep,
okay.
You going in a Peterbilt, make sure when I pick you up, you got your Lysol, you got your Comet.
All right.
And make sure you can clean it up nice because you ain't going in nothing brand new. But I can make sure, you can get a couple dollars in your pocket because we don't know where this is going for this shutdown. Right? And I had you, I'm gonna make you put a week in the hole, right? And you'll have a couple of checks in before Christmas.
What's up, KT? How are you doing today?
Hey, how you doing today, TT?
Are you, excuse me, what did you call me?
TT.
Oh, no.
TNT. Can we go with TNT? You don't like that either?
We are not doing that today. So how are you feeling today?
Queen B?
No.
Okay. All right.
Are you ready for another great episode?
Absolutely, man. I'm happy to be here today.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How did your team do today? Because I know that has a bearing on how the episode
my team
may go.
Straight trash. Straight trash.
What would you like to call out that team?
They need to be furloughed.
Ooh, that is
they need to be furloughed, man.
Okay. Well, that really ties into our topic today. So would you like to go ahead and get into it?
Yeah, our topic today, we're going to have a little fun, man. We know not to be insensitive to the government shutdown, but I think right now, we at the 40-day mark, 35, 36. I've been out the country. So I don't know. Have they came back yet?
Welcome back. Well, first of all, welcome back.
Right.
But we are still in a government shutdown.
Okay.
It's a wonder you actually made it back given the cancellation of flights. So good thing you were able to get back into the country.
Yeah. But, that's what happened when you're VIP and essential worker.
Okay. So really, that's really ties into our episode today. In today's episode, we are going to welcome unpaid government workers into the trucking industry. And we're going to discuss whether or not you unpaid government workers should consider a career in the government. Whether or not you should consider a career in the trucking industry. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
And we'll talk about 3 key skills you should have if you're going to consider a career in the trucking industry.
Right.
So let's go ahead and jump into it. So let's do it.
Okay. So you want to start off on what type of skills that they might need to have?
Oh, no. Let me welcome my people first. Let me welcome my people.
Doing, man? How y'all doing out there on that road?
All right. So first.
Hopefully I ain't want to cut y'all, but hopefully, you had your 32-hour reset, for the week in someplace beautiful, preferably, where you could have a good time and get a recharge so you can get ready to go back to war for the following week.
All
you got
right.
7 hours to do it.
All right. Well, here we go. Welcome to Azigos, where we talk raw, real, and unfiltered about the trucking industry. But we don't just leave it there. We also encourage those ready to drive the future of the trucking industry. As I said, in today's episode, we are welcoming unpaid government workers into the trucking industry, and we'll discuss 3 top skills they should have if they are considering a job, a future, a career in the trucking industry. And as a matter of fact, we would like to hear from you all. Number 1, do you know someone who's hiring in the trucking industry? Where should they go to get a CDL? Paste comments below. And number 2, what do you think is important to have as a skill for them to consider in joining the trucking industry? All right, let's jump it off. Skill number 1.
I like to start off with mindset. So if you the type person, that's skittish, you know what I mean? Like the squirrel act when you come outside the house. If you are a panicky type person,
Okay.
Who can't react quick, you know what I mean? I don't feel like trucking is for you because, I mean, really, I like people who, have a video game background. You know what I mean? They reflexes. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I need to look and see who in the top 100 on Call of Duty.
Could you create and describe a scenario where this would be a critical skill set?
Yeah, every day, every night. So of course, when I'm out there on the road, I don't been in a situation, especially at night. A lot of companies, I say big companies, they like for you, to watch film, save the videos on defensive driving, whatever. And one of the things that I disagree with is they try to say that you should always ride in the right lane if possible.
Oh, okay.
And to me, I think that's the exact opposite. The only time that I feel like a big truck should get in the right lane is when, you have somebody, another big truck trying to get past you and you got a governor switch.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got a governor switch where you're a Swift driver or a Schneider driver where they govern y'all at 65 miles per hour. If you can't go past 65, 67, 68, 69, you know what I mean? You need to keep your eyes moving so you can see who coming up from behind for a big truck because, I don't have a governor on my trucks.
Okay, so you really should have good reflexes.
You should have good I started us off, we were talking about not being in the right lane. You know what I mean? The defensive driving tell you to be in the right lane, but really that's the lane that get the most action. Especially, because you got people trying to merge onto the expressway.
Yeah.
You got car, four-wheelers coming all the way from 3 lanes over from the left because they trying to get as far up as possible and then want to get out the exit right quick. In the middle of the night, you have breakdowns. You know what I mean? And
so someone with poor reflexes, the right lane is the last place they would need to be.
Right, because you wanted me to give you a scenario. Okay,
right.
so I'm going to give you a scenario. One time, I like to drive at night. And I think it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm in that right lane. And a pickup truck with a trailer attached is at a dead stop. It has its four-way signals on. And the next thing you know, from a dead stop on the expressway, he want to get over one line. He want to come back onto the expressway.
Okay.
Knowing he couldn't see. So I had to make a quick maneuver to get in the left lane, but here was the situation. I got it when your four-wheelers out there. Anytime you see a big truck put his turn signal on, you want to speed up, not to let him get over.
Okay.
So of course I had them 2 situations happen simultaneously. And so if I ain't had my favorite feature on a truck is my bullhorn.
Okay.
I make you waste your coffee so quick. If I didn't, you know what I'm saying, because I'm left-handed, if I ain't switch hands to steer with my right hand, all within a matter of seconds, and grab that bullhorn and lay on it,
Okay.
I would have collided with the truck that's trying to come back on this, the pickup truck trying to come back on the expressway,
Right.
or I would have ran into the vehicle that was trying to keep me from getting over when he seen me want to speed up.
Okay.
So by me having that quick reaction time, not only in my bullhorn, because I lay on it,
Yes.
it's like a train horn.
Right.
Not only did the pickup truck go back onto the emergency lane,
Yes.
the car that was trying to keep me from getting over, they went over 2 lanes.
Okay. Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. That quick reflex reaction time.
Yes.
Not panicking,
All right.
not oversteering,
Right.
losing control, just all in one motion.
All right.
Like when
very
I put my hand on their hip
Right. All right. Very important.
and rotate them hips.
Okay. Okay.
But whatever. But go ahead.
Okay. All right. So skill number 2, critical for a person considering a career in trucking.
You gotta be able to see things without using your physical eyes. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're talking about backing. If you the type person, you can't have a photographic picture of what your surrounding area look like, you know what I mean, when backing, because when you back in the truck, of course, really in all actualities, that's where the most accidents happen. trucking incidents is backing, you only gonna be able to see on one side. You know what I mean? You're only gonna be able to see where your trailer going on the driver's side, right? And so you got to be able to have the type of mind that you can paint that picture on what the other side look like in your mind, because you can't see on the other side. Everything, only visibility you have is on the left side, and or that, which is the driver's side. You ain't gonna be able to see nothing on that passenger side. So I feel like you need to have the type of mindset that you can visualize a scenario and be comfortable enough to trust your instincts.
Okay.
Yeah, so backing, that's what backing.
Okay. All right. You want to come up with the scenarios? Do you have any specific situations?
Well, I'm to the point now, because I'm so good at doing it, I don't even have to, they teach you always back, you know what I'm saying, using your passenger side, but I can do a blind backing.
Okay.
So I can come in and back that trailer up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm backing back. You come into the facility, but I can do a blind backing.
Okay.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? Do it the exact opposite way of training. You know what I mean? It's a couple of facilities, it's not enough space for you to pull up. You know what I mean? And do 90 degree, so you can pull up and back that truck like an alley backing, because there's not enough space for you to pull up your front end to try to bend it in there without your front end running into what's in front of you.
Right.
So it'll be more advantageous for you just to back into the facility from the street.
Okay.
And just kind of know how to bend it in there, so you ain't got to worry about your front end hitting the whatever the object that's in front of you. So it's been a lot of old paper mills have situations like that. A lot of facilities up north.
Right.
Because, New York City, Boston, Philadelphia, those are, part of the 13 colonies, 13 original colonies. Did they teach you that in school? So a lot of that stuff was built then.
Right.
And you know what I mean? It's unlike down in the South where I'm from, you know what I mean, with the Civil War, William Sherman burning everything down, march to the sea.
Right.
You know what I mean? So everything new down South.
Right.
Because the South lost.
Right. So
yeah.
So really,
you got way more space to, you know what I mean, to do your backing and all that stuff.
Right.
Stuff is much newer down South versus if you're going up there to the north.
Okay. All right. So really, you need someone who can understand almost like depth of field,
absolutely,
visual problem solving.
Like what I think, is it geometry or algebra?
Sure.
When you measure area,
right? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. See.
Okay. There you go.
Absolutely. So you got to be able to do that.
Okay. All right. And then third and final skill.
Thirdly, you got to be the type person. If you the type of person, and I speak on this a lot, because if you're going to be spending that much time on the road, if you the type person that your downtime, you going to give it up to please somebody else, then you going to burn yourself out. So, so your third said you got to be the type of individual that like to live like a rock star. If you the type person, when you come home and you get that pressure from your honey to go play in the garden.
We're talking about a skill set to be
that's a skill set. You gotta have the mindset that when you get off of driving,
your time. You have to know how to manage your time on and off the clock. Is that what you're saying?
You got to be able to break away and make sure you do things and spend your money and live life in a marvelous way.
You have to know how to manage your time on and off the clock.
You can't be no man and you were about kicking the ball and doing all the stuff, playing with the kids. You know what I mean? Or you gonna be doing all that honey-do list and all that stuff.
Okay.
If you a simple man
And we
and
do have ladies in trucking.
woman pleasers,
We do
you
have
know,
women in trucking. Right.
I don't count them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't count them. So, yeah, you gotta have them three criterias.
Okay.
And yeah, so if you're a government worker, I put you in the truck myself.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be you ain't going in no Peterbilt. You gonna go in the international because I gotta let you learn. I can't have you tearing up no Peterbilt.
Okay, so that
You
would
know,
be
yeah, I'm gonna put you in an international, probably early '90s.
that'll be a video for another day about these different trucks.
Different truck. Yep, you
Okay.
going in a Peterbilt. Make sure when I pick you up, you got your Lysol. You got your Comet.
All right.
And make sure you can clean it up nice because you ain't going in nothing brand new. But I can make sure you can get a couple dollars in your pocket because we don't know where this is going for this shutdown, right? And I had you. I'm gonna make you put a week in the hole, right? And you'll have a couple of checks in before Christmas, right?
All right then. So
Yeah,
those are the
John.
factors you have to consider.
Right.
You are
And,
unpaid
and
government
I don't want
worker.
to cut y'all because I would kind of, I got challenged a little bit on a video.
We're
I'm looking
watching
at the time, but let me get this in. I had somebody wanted to challenge, and a lot of people had a lot to say. Got their feeling hurt for us. Me talking about the box truck a delivery boy. I got some kickback on that.
Okay.
I don't have no box truck, but I will go and get one. But you will have to pass a strength test to make sure that you can make deliveries. Because I'm really dealing with straight semi, and I had people out there talking about, oh, box truck make this X amount of dollars. Okay, show me then. That's what the app for. Okay. For you to post your Raycon. If you can show me, anybody can show me they got a box truck. You know what I'm saying? And you post your Raycon. Yeah, post your Raycon so I can see what your rate. I ain't talking about net. If you gross $5,000 a week, post the facilities you went to, because I'm not counting you strapping a sofa on your back or a refrigerator on your back, and you want to count that as part of the money. I challenge any box truck, straight truck driver out there to post your invoices, and all I want is a week and show me where you generating $5,000, and I will get you a PM on me. I think the PM's going up too. I'll take you right there off Boulder Creek. I'll take you right off at Boulder Creek, and I will pay for your PM.
Okay.
Cause the preventive maintenance, I will get your oil change.
Okay.
Me personally, if you can show me $5,000 worth of invoices, not delivering TVs, you know what I mean? Strapping you and a crackhead toting a sectional up 3 flights of stairs. You know what I mean? At our apartment off Martin Luther King.
All right. Thank you. Anyway, so thank you. Back to the government workers.
Government worker, man. It ain't no sense. I know that.
Okay.
I want to go into it cause I know they tired of looking at each other at the house. At first it was cute. At first, you know what I'm saying, your spouse or your loved one probably like, I understand. This is beyond your control. You know what I mean? But at this point, this is almost like COVID. Y'all tired of looking at each other.
Okay.
Right? So you might well make some money, and I will get, I gotta look at your MVR. You know what I mean? No excessive speeding tickets. And I can put you in the truck, man. We can have you out there.
All right.
I'll help you get your CDL, man, crash course. I'm gonna ride with you for a week, and we can get some money in your pocket.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. And so until next time, please join us in the lounge. And that's at Zigos, the Truckers Lounge.
Remember the Zigos app, man. I'm telling you, I got I was gonna say 500, but I think the PM done went up to 600. I will pay for your PM on that box truck.
All right. Take care. Until next time.
We love y'all.
All right. Peace.
Peace.